Hello everyone, I am Olive Jane and thank you for watching. So today's video is about gratefulness. I am currently on a travel assignment here in Houston, Texas for work, doing still processing and whatnot. And so I looked up a bunch of churches to see which church I should go to. It is Sunday, so I wanted to go to church today, and I found a church that's pretty close by. It's like maybe 5 minutes or so from here, and it's called Trinity Church, and it's Lord of the Streets, so it has lots, which was really interesting. And so they help the homeless people here in Houston, and that was something that the Lord, I talked to the Lord yesterday, and I was like, today is the perfect day to do and to help blank. And then the thing that kept coming to my mind was homelessness, and so I researched how to help the homelessness, and that website came up for Lot's Church, and they said that it's better to not give them money or food, but to give them information about where to get money or food that have the services that will help them, because they're usually dealing with some sort of trauma or mental illness, and they have people that are qualified to help them. So I went to that church service this morning, and it started at 7 a.m., which is super early. I was a little late, but it was okay. And I didn't realize, but that was for the homeless people, because they fed us afterwards, and so I got to eat breakfast, which was nice. But I didn't realize how many homeless people there were, and it just made me really sad. And these people are still people. They're still people. And all they want is somewhere to stay in a job. And I'm just very grateful today. I'm very grateful for all of the wonderful things I have, for the people I have in my life who are willing to do what they have done for me, and the job that I have, the place that I have, the cats that I have, the fact that God loves me so much, and that I'm willing to walk and with him. I'm willing to walk with him now, helping people. And it just made me think about Jesus, and how Jesus came here and he spent a majority of his time with the homeless, the needy, and the poor, and he did that because they needed him. And I feel very strongly that we should do something about this, that I should do something about this, because it was a majority of minorities that were there, and I stuck out, which was different. And it's fine, it was fine. People just were, are you here for this service? Yeah, yeah. They thought I was a volunteer. One lady even told me that there's a later service for quote unquote normal people, and I understand why she would say that to me. I do. But I mean, they're people. They're still people. I noticed, though, as I was leaving after the service and the food after the breakfast, the vehicles that were in the parking lot, because I was like, this is a huge church, of course they're gonna have a lot of parking. It was across the street and it wasn't so huge. The church parking that for the volunteers had very expensive vehicles. I saw a Tesla, I saw 2 Audis, I saw a Porsche Cayenne GTS. So those people, there's such a difference between the people that go and the people that help. And while it's wonderful that they help, and I'm so grateful that they help, I just wonder if it's necessary to have $100,000 car, for the brand name of it, because it's an SUV, which is fine, it's beautiful. I love Porsches, and they when I worked at Jackie Cooper, I really got lost in, this is the way of life. Life can be luxurious and have all of these nice things that cost lots of money that, people are willing to spend all of their hard-earned money on. And it is their hard-earned money. Okay. I just wonder if it's necessary for life, because I got lost. I got lost in that lifestyle and made choices that I wouldn't have normally made had I been in the right mindset. And I thought, well, it's all nice and fancy, and it's nice to be high end and all of these things, and that put me in a mindset of being better than other people. And the truth is that I'm not better than other people. I just am a person, and so are they. So today was very, very eye-opening. I've been, after working with the automobile industry and working with those different brands that are high-end luxury vehicles that are expensive, and they're well-made, they're well-manufactured, and they have all of these nice options and things like that. I saw people who were eating for the first time, and I saw people who were carrying everything that they had in a backpack or in a suitcase, and it made me realize that I'm so grateful for all of the wonderful things I have and what all God has blessed me with. And I am not exactly sure how to handle this. I'm not exactly sure what to do from this point to make a difference in the lives of people who need help. And I think mental health care should be bigger. I think that there should be more options for people who have mental health issues. They talked about when we were in the church service and it was going towards the breakfast, they were like, people who have a physical disability, I need those people to come first so they can sit down and not be run over by everyone. And those people were still there. They still went to church. They pushed through all the adversity that they go through to still be there. And I'm really glad that I went. It just made me really grateful. Sorry, Rocky's walking around. It made me really, really grateful that I have so much, and that I have people that love me and would be willing to take me in if I needed them, because they did. And those people don't. They don't. And homelessness is saddening, and I'm not sure how to help them, but I know that I need to, and I know that we all need to, because there's still people. And whether it's the smallest thing, and acknowledging that they exist, versus building them new homes with 3D printers, which I read about online, which seems really, really awesome, because they did that for the people in Haiti after the earthquake, but that's off topic. I just think that there's more that we could be doing and less that we could be spending on ourselves. And I say that, but I do have very nice things, and I do have expensive things, and I have bought expensive things. So I'm not harping on you or anyone for buying expensive things so much as, how do we collectively, as the world, make the world a better place for everyone? And we would want to, and trying to explain that why we would want to give people housing that don't have housing, and the basic necessities of life, is because we are all human and we are all going to die one day. And when I go to heaven, I want a well done. I want a well done, that I served God in the way that He wants me to, that I followed His will, and I created the opportunity for Him to work through me in creating miracles for people and saving people and bringing them to Him. I can't save people. The only person that can save people is God and Jesus. But I can fight for them. And I am realizing, with the one person that I've been fighting for every day, all day long, for a long time, there are more people to fight for. And that's okay. It's okay to fight for more than one person. It's okay to fight for all of the people. And I didn't realize this, but my mom once told me that we're responsible for thousands of people. And not necessarily everyone, but she specifically told our family, each of us is responsible for thousands of people. And I don't know if you've ever had such a large calling or feeling, but after I gave my valedictorian speech and I gave a speech to thousands of people, it just felt right. It felt right because I was able to be honest with them and to tell them things that I just thought they needed to know and that I felt really impacted my life. So this church service, though, it just made me think about all of these things and made me think about what I want to do now. So I'm still traveling. I have a next assignment. I'm going to Kansas next. So I am going back and forth, but I am trying to open my eyes to the way of the world, the way the world works, and how different levels of society have really set us apart from each other. And the people that ignore homelessness and homeless people, I think, forget that that could be you. That could just as easily be you. And you may work your way out of it, and that would be absolutely wonderful, and you are wonderful. But if something happened that took everything from you, and that was you, you would need help, and you would want people to be there to help you. And I want to be that help. I just don't know how yet. So they said the best thing to do for them is to pray. So I prayed for them, and I prayed with them today, which was something new. I've never gone to a church service that's for complete homeless people. That's completely for homeless people. And so it's just different. And I'm not sure what to do now, but I know that I have to do something. So I'm going to keep working on my inventions, and hopefully those inventions can really make a difference in the lives of everyone, not just the people that can afford it. So I got this bag as I was leaving. I have been trying really hard to save money, and so I just kind of took whatever they gave me because they were offering it to me. And they said everyone is welcome. I'm part of everyone. But they gave me this bag. And so in this bag is a pair of socks. Gardettos. A Lorena Doodle shortbread cookies. So you got some cookies in there. I got some Rio peanut butter cheese and crackers. Can you see that? There you go. Oh, a juice box. I love juice boxes. It's apple flavored. Napkin and cutlery. So, spoon. Got a spoon in there. Oh, fruit snacks. Chris loves fruit snacks. Some Vienna sausages. They gave quite a bit in this bag. And a tiny water bottle. Yep, and then that's what's in the bag. Tiny water bottle. So, this is what they give to people who are homeless after the church service, after feeding them a full meal. And that was something that I noticed too. I couldn't eat everything that was on that plate. That was a big plate of food. And so I offered it, and somebody took it, even though I had eaten off of it already. And I'm grateful she took it because I hope that it helped her become full. I met some people, though, that were from Oklahoma, and I met some people from Minnesota, which was different. It's just different to experience their lifestyle a little bit and to experience what it's like to be a part of that lifestyle. So that's kind of just what I'm thinking about today. And I'm just here to honor the Lord and to do His will. And I used to think that I wanted to do this so I didn't have to work. That was my main goal of YouTube, was to have so many channels that had so many subscribers that I actually got paid. And I don't think that way anymore. It would be nice, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that way anymore. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person. I want to be a person who helps people and who has altruism and wants to make the world a better place, one life at a time. And then if I can do it thousands at a time, thousands at a time. So that's it for this video. I hope that it was somewhat thought through, and that you actually were able to learn something, because I definitely did. And I am gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and I may not eat the breakfast because those are for people that need it, and maybe I'll need it, maybe I won't. We'll see. But I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope that you learned something. And if you have an idea or you have something that could make the world a better place with the homeless situation, this is just one place. This is Houston. Tulsa has homeless people. Minnesota has homeless people. All the places that I've ever been has homeless people. And this is something that I want to help people with. Homeless people, homeless animals. We gotta fix this. And I wonder if you have an idea on how. So, thank you for watching. I know that I'll see you again. So, ich liebe dich, te amo, and je t'aime. I love you, and I'll see you later.